Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Northwood Farms vlog, entry number 17. So, I'm Kip,
I'm Emma.
and this is Vientos.
And Kip is killing me. We only have so much light. He's been watching Duck Dynasty. I don't know why it cracks me up so hard.
It's pretty good.
Just talk.
Alright, so our story starts with our weather. So, in the 70s today, yesterday,
It was
the day
so
before.
beautiful yesterday. I got to go out on a trail ride with Easy.
Yep,
And
Debbie Driesner.
Yeah, Debbie Driesner promised me she wouldn't take me down any big scary hills because I'm really scared of heights. So we go out there and and she goes, okay, make a right when you get there. So, and I'm in the lead because I'm on the experienced horse, right? So I take a right and go straight up a cliff. And I go, oh my God. And here I'm grabbing mane, right? I'm like worried my saddle's going to slide off her butt. And I'm like, you said you weren't going to take me on any hills. She goes, no. I said I wasn't going to take you down any hills. So, anyway, it was fun. It was really fun. It was beautiful, gorgeous. And today, too. Just beautiful.
Yep. Fun day to hang out with the horses.
So we knew it was time. We really wanted to integrate the herd.
Yep.
Because Vientos and Willow got here in November. And it's hard to integrate the herd sometimes when it's really muddy and gross. You know, and the turnout schedule's kind of funky, and everybody's a little bit pent up, etc.
So we've been, well, first we had Clarity, and she was introduced in the herd, and she was okay, because she was lower on the food chain, and she was easygoing, and it was pretty good. So then, after that, oh, I don't know, you keep it together today. So after that, we started just putting different groups together. Like,
Well, we put them in their stalls, mixed them in the barn. We would mix the horses.
yeah, because they have turnout paddocks that come straight off of their stalls, so they can go outside and reach over the fences, you know, to say hello to each other each day. And so we'd see, okay, which ones line up with which ones and what the herd dynamics might be. So we knew Lil would be a leader because ever since Travis, our lead gelding, passed away, that she stepped up into that role.
Yeah, she has. She's been the queen of all.
So she's the queen.
But it's a pretty good job. Everybody loves Lil. I'm always thinking, golly, I want to be just like that horse, because they can't stand to be away from her. Don't look at me when you're talking.
So today we decided it was nice and dry out there,
Perfect
drying
day.
up, and so we put the herd out together.
Vientos is worried about these leaves blowing around to the right of me. There's leaves blowing around, and he's I don't know why he thinks it's
Yeah, it's gonna
worrisome,
get
but
him.
it is.
But and the herd's over there too, and he's
Oh,
away from everybody.
Is that what it is?
So
Okay, but
he's
pay attention,
checking it
buddy.
out. So we put Willow into the herd, knowing that she would be towards the top of the food chain.
We got her with Lil first, though. So
Yeah.
she and Lil were buddies.
Yeah.
Then we put them out first today.
And well, because Willow has pushed Lil around, and so she, you know, kind of makes her move her feet every now and again. But if it's just the two of them together, it's one thing. If it's in the herd, it's a totally different thing, because Lil has to keep her position in the herd.
It was good that they worked it out ahead of time.
Yeah, it definitely made it a lot easier. So we tried to go with Lil and Willow and Nigel. And
Nigel walks out there like, "Hey, lady."
hey,
And
what's
she's
up?
like, "Oh yeah."
So she turned around and
Kicked the
tried to,
crap out
well,
of
she tried to take a chunk out of his hide. So he kicks up in the air. She kicks around at him, and he comes running to the gate.
She comes to me
Help!
like, "Mom, well, you shouldn't have gone out there with a bad attitude."
So he got sorted out real quick.
It was funny.
And so we decided, okay, you back in, Big Jackson, you're out. So we kicked Jackson out, and he did much better. But Jackson's 1,400 pounds, and he's not threatening.
Yeah, the difference between Nigel went out like, "Oh, ah," and Jack goes up, "So, I'm going to the hay."
Yeah, he goes, if you want to follow me, that's cool, but I'm getting some food.
Right.
So he just cruised right up the hill to all the hay piles we threw out. And
It
so
was no problem.
it sucked them up the hill, and then
Yeah,
we
that was good. Then we put
introduced
Nigel out
Nigel.
again. And then I just said again.
Again. Hi. So so he went up, but he realized, uh-oh, she's still up there. So he came back to the gate.
He was much more humble.
He was like, oh, can you let me back in?
So then we let Clarity out because we had a feeling that Clarity would at least buddy up with him and be okay. So
Yeah, and sure enough, she went out, went through the gate,
really
went up the hill.
Interesting to watch.
And
the
then
whole
Nigel
deal.
kind of used her as a shield.
Yeah.
And he would push her towards the other horses. And he'd push her into Willow and push her into Willow. It's like, go check her out, go check her out. And it was pretty funny because Willow would kind of circle the wagons. She was coming in like a shark. And Lil had to then step up. She was the leader. So instead of being super dominating and coming out like an enforcer and just wham, get the job done, because Travis used to do that. He'd just shape it up, boom, 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 it was done.
Well, she did this really interesting thing, which was she allowed Willow to be like the second in charge. So Willow somehow got to take charge of the group, but Lil wouldn't let her lay the smack down.
Yeah, she wouldn't let her be the enforcer.
It was really interesting.
She let her be a lieutenant, but she wouldn't let her be an enforcer. So she would circle in and then circle and pick Willow out of the herd and drive her out of the herd. But then Willow
she'd
would
allow
turn
her to
around.
go back. Yep.
She'd allow her to get sucked back in.
Yeah.
And then she'd turn around and she would kind of just do a circle and draw Willow right into her tail and draw her right back out.
It was fascinating.
So she was doing more draw than anything at the end. She kept going further away, and the horse would just suck further away from the herd.
Yeah, it was cool.
And so it was interesting to see that she didn't have to just push and push and push, but she had it all sorted out in no time at all. And it was really fun to see just that dynamic. So Vientos, when he goes out, and Nigel will be the most interesting, I think, because they're right about the same level, but they're definitely not at the top.
It's gonna be a challenge because Nigel's gonna probably give a fuss with it. So I think what we'll do is we'll try to buddy Vientos up with Jackson, because if they're buddied up together, they should do okay.
Yeah, and Jack will kind of protect him.
Vientos is just gonna want to stay away from the whole situation, but we want him to get to be a part of things too, not just stay out of trouble.
Right.
So. Yeah.
So I think he'll do pretty good.
He's really savvy, though. He's not scared of, like, the woods, or he knows where he is and is not worried about what's around him as much. He's aware, clearly, but he's not gonna be too worried about it. So it's just a matter of getting him a suitable buddy. He's been out with Key today. You just poked me in the eye with your whisker. He's been out with Key today, and they didn't buddy up at all. She was just stressed out because she wasn't with the herd.
Yeah, so she was kind of separated out, but she'll go back in with them.
Yeah.
And now they're all fine. They're all just hanging out by the gate together. No big deal.
And we've gone 8 minutes, so we got to go.
Yep. So next time, we'll see you next time. Hopefully it'll be sunny and nice again.
Yes, we hope everybody has an awesome week. And thanks for listening to us talk about herd dynamics. That's what Tom Dorn says is all you need, is to observe the horses.
Yeah, that was his favorite thing. Just
probably a lot of different people said that too, and I bet you it's right.
Yep. We'll go with it.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
All right. See you guys next time.
Bye, you guys.